You've been doing so much work on belief and eliminating self-doubt for yourself for decades. And do you still struggle with self-doubt today?
All the time.
And what do you do when you reach that moment of self-doubt? I'm assuming it doesn't stick with you as long as maybe it used to, or maybe sometimes it does.
Right.
How do you get through eliminating self-doubt when you're that vulnerable? Because I think a lot of people in the world, this is the thing I hear the most, is people don't believe in themselves. Right. And I think what we try to do on the School of Greatness is give people tools on how to learn how to do that. And, just thinking about something doesn't always work. It's taking the actions and seeing the results and building the confidence. The 5 a.m. Club is probably the thing that builds the most belief, because when you have your morning set up with structure and you follow through on these principles, I know when I make my bed, when I work out, when I meditate, I am almost bulletproof in my belief, because I did what I said I want to do. I build momentum. I took care of those core things with my mindset, my heart set, my soul set, my health set. And it's like, okay, the rest of the day is good now. At least I have a foundation. So how do you do it when you feel a sense of a lack of self-belief?
Well, you said it, which is get your morning routine right. One of the key themes in the 5 a.m. Club is, as you start your morning, so you construct and build your day. The Spartan warriors said it amazingly. They said, sweat more in training and you'll bleed less in war. Ooh. So you look at most people and they begin their day like a 5-alarm fire. They start checking their email, they start, hitting the ground running. And so what the 5 a.m. Club method is really all about is the 20-20-20 formula that has worked amazing results with the Titans and the A players and the billionaires and the sports superstars that I've worked with. And it's simply the first 20 minutes of your day is intense exercise, and we can get into why that's important in terms of dopamine and reducing cortisol and serotonin and norepinephrine. And then after that, the second 20-minute pocket, which we can get into, is all about reflection, which is where
journaling, meditation.
It's journaling and it's meditation and it's visualization, and you can do some affirmations. And guess what? You could just sit there in solitude and think. I mean, the great heroes of the world were more thoughtful than ordinary people.
You don't have to be on your phone or writing all the time. You can just sit and reflect.
Yeah, I think tranquility is the new luxury. We live in a world where we're addicted to devices, we're addicted to distraction. We all know about the dopamine loop of a lot of the platforms out there. And so a lot of people are taking the best hours of their greatest days, time that they could spend constructing their monuments, being creative, being productive, serving the world, building beautiful lives for themselves and their families, and they are just hooked to technology, hooked to likes. And and then the third pocket of the 20-20-20 formula, and I go much deeper into it in the book, is all about growth. Now, if you give yourself that 1 hour that I call the victory hour, free from distraction, free from interruption, what you're doing is you are building an inner core of heroism and undefeatability, so that 6 o'clock you feel fundamentally different. Your neurobiology is on fire. Your metabolic rate is higher. You know this. You've actually connected with your values. If you've taken some time to journal, you've connected with your mountaintop. You're grounded in what's most important. You've practiced some calm, and you've even done some learning. You're far more intentional, stronger, and energetic and creative by 6 o'clock. Then you go out into our messy world where there's confusion and you face challenges, and but you're not busy being busy. You're monomaniacally focused on the few things that will get you to your Mount Everest.